Folks just finishing up their work week, making their way into Rogers Center here in Toronto. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Yankees are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Aaron Sanchez, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Thanks, Matt. Aaron Sanchez, he is the complete package. Big, strong guy, 6'6", about 215 pounds. Power fastball, 95 to 98 with sink. Great curveball and a terrific changeup. This guy is the real deal.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. First and 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight, 57 degrees at game time. The 1-2 to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The throw. He is out.
Second baseman, number 25.
Digging in now for the Yankees, number 25. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. First pitch on its way. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
And there's ball 1. And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
The 1-2. Drives it out to deep right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 99.
Next for New York, Aaron Judge. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as 3rd best in the American League. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way in front of that fastball.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor
it. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Working for the punch out and the offering. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
There's ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now here's a drive out to right center field. Around third and being waved on home. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. And it's not in time. He's safe as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. He's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. Stanton leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Ball 2 now.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Sanchez, a 25-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
At the plate, Adam Lind, and the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. From the stretch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And a relay to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Here's Neil Walker. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Two-oh count. The pitch is taken. Strike one. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Yankees lead it 3-0. Jordan Montgomery gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Settling in now, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gapper with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in there.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Smoke toward the hole. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Stepping up to the plate, Josh Donaldson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back safely. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0. Hernandez stands at first with one out. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ellsbury is under it. 2 down.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Here's Justin Smoke now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Hernandez rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as they get one back. It's 3-1 now.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Stepping in now, Devin Travis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
2 out here and a runner at second. Two balls and a strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
This one's flared toward left center. Stanton coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the runner from second is in to score.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Stanton will put this one away, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Second inning coming up from Toronto. The Yankees lead this one 3-2. Into the box now, Matt Duffy. He'll be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez.
Number 13, Matt Duffy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
It's 0-1.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
And the pitch on 2-1. Flying toward right center. That gets stepping in, Austin Romine. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hernandez is in pursuit. 1 away.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And the guy behind the dish today, Canadian-born Russell Martin. He's been a catcher his entire career, but I'll tell you what, some of the softest hands in the game, this guy could easily play an infield position, and he wouldn't skip a beat.
Ready for another chance? Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Here comes the 0-1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Duffy, base runner at first with 1 out. Runner goes for second. Pops this one up. Donaldson in foul ground. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. The 2-2. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Here's another 2-2. And a breaking ball stays outside.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the 2nd inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Standing in now, number 25, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 0-1 delivery. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0 misses for the 2nd ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Fouled off. Two men are on with two men out. Frozen on strike three for the final out of the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They're up 3-2. Stepping in for the Jays, Rendell Grichuk, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Rendell Grichuk.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball one. Ball two. Three and 0 now.
Ball three to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he takes ball four. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. One down.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Russell Martin now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Grichuk, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. The 1-1 home. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. A two-run shot off the bat of Russell Martin, number 10 for him on the year, as they take the lead 4-3.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar.
Kevin Tovar.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He went down swinging to start the home first. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Still only one out in the inning. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Ellsbury is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Digging in to try it again, Teoscar Hernandez. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Hernandez stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
And it's 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Fouled away.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The windup and the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. The 1-2. Popped high in the air. Smoke is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Didi Gregorius, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Lind. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side, but the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Around first is Lind on his way to second now, and he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, his team took the lead, and he's able to notch 2 outs, thinking he's going to shut him down here and preserve the lead. Not so fast. Batter comes up, laces a 2-out double, and is a base hit away from coming home to tie this thing.
Here's Neil Walker. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. Lind at second with 2 down. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. The 3-1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
So coming to the plate, Matt Duffy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike. Duffy, often known as the Duff Man in baseball circles. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2. The 1-2. Here's a high pop-up. Solarte over to his right, and that ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
First offering on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Behind 0-2 now. Donaldson, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Striding in once again, Devin Travis. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Two and 0 now. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Outside, 3-0 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is looked at for the first strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
High pop-up. Lind is calling for it. And that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays go down in order, and it remains a 4-3 game. So stepping in, Austin Romine. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Austin Romine.
Here's the first pitch to him. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Solarte ranging into shallow right. 1 out. All right, so time now for the Blue Jays Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects performing at high levels in the upper minors. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball's in for a strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. There's a changeup over the outside corner. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Popped him up. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, number 25.
Digging in and looking for more, number 25. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball.
And a fastball just a bit up. Now a move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Ellsbury leads off first with 1 away. This one's down to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
The right fielder, number 99.
Ready for another shot now. Aaron Judge comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
0-1.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Sharp ground ball to third. The second for 1. On to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Rogers Center following this break. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now.
Leading off for the Jays, the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
A ball and a strike. The count to 2 low now.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Popped high in the air. Lind is there. 1 down.
Right fielder number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch on its way. A curveball that catches the inside corner. Four runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman.
Next to bat for Toronto, Yohannes Solarte. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
1-0.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
A strike, and it's 3-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive. He's got it. He goes to first. It's in time. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Leading off for the Yankees, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
The windup and the 0-1. Line softly to the right side, just foul. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Great pitch right there on 0-2. Purpose pitch, right? Running that ball in off the plate. Now that opens up that whole strike zone, and you're not quite as comfortable as a hitter.
Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman, Adam Lind.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 31, Joe Giacchini.
Here's Adam Lind. Past history with Joe Biagini, batting at an even .400. Here's the first pitch to him. And the changeup is way low that time. Stanton, base runner at first with 1 out. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent, because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
In now, Neil Walker, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here.
Here.
2-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. 1 left for the Yankees. Score holds at 4-3. Russell Martin now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now. 3-1 now to Martin.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Pillar. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Pillar brings a batting average just a little over the .250 mark. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
1 out, nobody on. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. In comes Judge, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
At the plate, Josh Donaldson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
0-1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Into the box now, Justin Smoke. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Right side, hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. CC Sabathia answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Stepping in now, Devin Travis. A ball and no strikes. Hernandez at third. Donaldson at second. Smoke on at first with 2 down. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Hit hard but foul. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Sabathia pauses. 2-2 pitch on its way. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 out, bases loaded. And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Blue Jays strand 3, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Ready once again, Matt Duffy. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Matt Duffy.
First delivery to him on the way. And a breaking ball stays outside. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out.
The catcher, number 28, Austin Roman.
Striding in once again, Austin Romine. Past history with Joe Biagini, a number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
1-1.
Popped him up. Smoke in foul ground. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. No balls and 1 strike. (4-3) our score here as we play inning number 6. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. After the break, don't go away. Troy Tulowitzki will start things off. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Yankees 3. Digging in once again, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. Now the first pitch from CC. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. High and away, not close. 3-0. The 3-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Right fielder number 15.
Ready for another shot now. Rendell Grichuk. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Now the 1-0 from CC. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Bases are empty, one man out. And that's in there, 3-1. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are two gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yonhervis Solarte. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Sabathia sets his sights and delivers. A changeup over the inside corner.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
2 out, nobody on. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Two and two.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Here now the 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in to try it again, number 25. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Up with it now is Tulowitzki, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's big Aaron Judge. Past history with Joe Biagini, it's been a steady 5 for 9. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Two and 1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
The 2-1 home. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Smoke takes it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Now batter, shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius, and he fouls this one off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a ground ball heading for Smoke over at first base. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. Get up and stretch, and we are tied 4-4. Russell Martin now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now the first pitch from CC. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Previous history with Sabathia, he's collected 11 hits in 31 tries. He also has 1 home run. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. To first, Lind has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Pillar. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. There's a swinging bunt up the line. Duffy is right there. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Sabathia's ready. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
1-1.
Inside corner called a strike 1 and 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
2-2.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. This game's all tied at 4.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 62, Aaron Luke.
Here's Adam Lind. He went down on strikes last time up.
First baseman, Adam Lind.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Oh, and 2 the count to Lind. And another foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Ready with another 0-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. Donaldson's there, and a backhand try at first, but this throw gets right by him.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Here's Neil Walker. From the stretch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Seared down the first baseline. He'll go to the bag for one. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Now at the plate, Matt Duffy. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Now the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Hit to short. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. The Yanks held in check, still all square at 4 apiece. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Previous history with Sabathia, he has an even 10 hits in 39 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Here it comes. This is line to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
Here's Justin Smoke now. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Romine waits on it. 1 out. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, Neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Next to bat for Toronto, Devin Travis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Sabathia's 1-1. Back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. In to score, the runner from second.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Now the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Judge is on his horse, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Still 1-2. Now another 1-2. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. Here he comes again, 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Hit sharply toward the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Right fielder number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started that swing a bit too early.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
And that misses 1-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Two and one.
2-1.
Travis, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And there's his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Chad Green enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Standing in now, Yonhervis Solarte, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
2 down, runners at first and second. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. So now 2 men in scoring position. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground, left side. That's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
In now, Russell Martin. And a ball 1-0. Green is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. There's a strike. And here's a fastball taken too low, and he works the count to 3-1. The 3-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We've played 8 full. The Blue Jays on top, 7-4. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city. Roberto Osuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Ready for another chance? Austin Romine. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
The batter, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And it's 2 balls and a strike to Ellsbury. The 2-1 home, and it's fouled away. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
The batter, number 25.
Next for New York, number 25. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Settling in now, Aaron Judge. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Ellsbury is off at first with 2 away. One and one.
1-1.
1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Last chance for the Yankees. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it.
A drive that's got a chance, and that ball is gone to tie it. These guys don't want to go away. This game is all knotted up. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and we are tied again.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Now the 1-0. Hit hard to third. Donaldson's up with it. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the ninth, and we are tied 7-7. At the plate, Kevin Pillar. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Bottom of the ninth inning for the Blue Jays. Center fielder, Kevin.
Here's the first pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And the pitch. Fouled off.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Here's a fly ball now lifted in the air out to right. Judge has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Stepping into the box, Teoscar Hernandez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late that time for a strike. One out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Digging in and looking for more, Josh Donaldson, who came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Pitch on the way. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Here it comes, 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 7-7. Danny Barnes takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Danny Barnes.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Adam Lind, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Lind awaits the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Grounded to first. Smoke is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's Neil Walker. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And that's the second out of the inning.
Matt Duffy.
Digging in now, Matt Duffy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Two out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. Donaldson's there. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still tied 7-7. Digging in, the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Stepping in now, Devin Travis. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. The 1-1 home. He's taken high above the zone. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here's the 1-0 offering now to Tulowitzki. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with 1 swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
And the Jays were led on the offensive side of the scorecard by this man, Russell Martin. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
You could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Jays crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Danny Barnes gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Yankees, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Rogers Center, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.